Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful.
This was a coordinated terrorist attack.
I was a wartime general.
Captain America: Brave New World is shaping up to be one of Marvel's most anticipated and talked about upcoming films, and for good reason. It's the first solo Captain America movie since Avengers Endgame, where we see Sam Wilson, played by Anthony Mackie, officially carrying the mantle of Captain America. This movie is not just another entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's a fresh chapter, symbolizing transition, legacy, and new leadership in a world that's still recovering from the chaos of the Blip. Fans are eager to see how Marvel redefines what Captain America stands for in this modern era, especially when the new Cap doesn't have the super soldier serum like Steve Rogers did. The story reportedly centers around global tension, political conspiracies, and moral conflicts that push Sam Wilson to his limits as he learns what it truly means to be the symbol of freedom in a world that isn't as black and white as it used to be. The film leans heavily into political thriller tones, similar to Captain America, the Winter Soldier, but this time, the perspective is different. Sam doesn't just fight enemies on the battlefield, he's forced to navigate complex government systems, corruption, and hidden agendas that challenge everything he believes in. It's expected to explore how being Captain America in today's divided world can be both an honor and a burden. Anthony Mackie returns with a performance that's said to be both emotional and powerful. He's joined by Danny Ramirez, who reprises his role as Joaquin Torres, the new Falcon. The dynamic between Sam and Torres will likely be one of mentorship and friendship, a continuation of the bond formed in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This duo will probably represent the next generation of heroes working together to uphold justice without relying on superhuman abilities. One of the biggest surprises is the return of Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, taking over the role after the passing of William Hurt. This casting choice alone has created massive buzz among fans, as Ford's version of Ross is now the President of the United States in the MCU. His relationship with Sam Wilson is said to be complicated, part ally, part obstacle. The tension between them could drive much of the political drama in the movie. Many are speculating that Ross's leadership might have darker undertones, with hints that his control and authority could eventually push him toward becoming the Red Hulk, a transformation long teased in the comics. Liv Tyler is also returning as Betty Ross for the first time since 2008's The Incredible Hulk. Her return after so many years connects this movie back to the early days of the MCU and adds a nostalgic layer that longtime fans will appreciate. With both Ross and Betty back, Marvel seems to be revisiting some of its older storylines and characters while tying them into the new generation of heroes. This approach might also build up to future crossover events involving the Hulk family and possibly the Thunderbolts team. The film also features Shira Haas as Sabra, an Israeli superhero making her live action debut. Her inclusion adds international depth to the story, showing how Captain America's influence extends beyond the United States. Sabra's presence could bring new geopolitical perspectives and raise questions about global security, nationalism, and what it means to fight for peace on a worldwide scale. The movie appears to be broadening its focus. It's not just about America anymore, but about how the world views the idea of a hero who stands for justice. Tim Blake Nelson returns as the leader, last seen in The Incredible Hulk. This marks his first appearance in over a decade, and it's rumored that his intelligence and manipulation could be one of the film's central threats. The leader's mind is his greatest weapon, and facing someone who can outthink the heroes might make this movie more psychological than any other Captain America film to date. Instead of fighting alien invasions or superpowered armies, Sam may find himself up against enemies who attack through ideology, propaganda, and science, all of which could create a deeper, more grounded conflict. The tone of the movie is expected to be mature, intense, and politically charged. Marvel seems to be moving away from the light-hearted humor of its earlier phases, embracing more realistic storytelling that mirrors current world issues. Brave New World could explore themes like government control, truth in media, and the cost of being a public figure in a divided society. For Sam Wilson, who's still earning the trust of the people as the new Captain America, these challenges could test his values more than any physical battle. He's not just fighting villains, he's fighting for belief, respect, and identity.